guys, in this video I am going to guide you through MySQL installation. Before we go further, we should know what is MySQL. MySQL is an open source relational database management system. If we want to add, access or process data that is stored in our computer database, we need a database management system. There are a lot of database management systems, and MySQL is one of the uh, most used MySQL database management system. The MySQL database is very fast, it is reliable, scalable, and very easy to use. It is one of the most used database management system. Why? Because it is very easy to use. Okay, that's a brief introduction about MySQL. We will go through now installation process. The installation process is very easy, but it's a very long process. So we will see this step by step. The first step is you should open a browser, whatever browser you are using, and there we will type MySQL. The first website that pops up is the official website of downloading MySQL. There, after we will click on the official website, this windows will pop up where we need to select the operating system, whatever operating we are using. Since we are using Microsoft Windows operating system, we will select Microsoft Windows, and then we'll click on go to download page. In step 2, in this Windows, it will show you generally available releases, where we can see two different type of installers. One is web community installer, which comes as a little file, and another is MySQL installer community. The difference between the two is that the first one, that is MySQL installer web community, when we are installing it online, when we have internet and we are installing online, then we will download this file, the first one. But if we want to, after installing this from the browser, if we want to go do offline process, then we will click the download the second process. Okay, so here the internet problem mostly occurs, so I'll go through the second one, that is MySQL installer community edition. Step 3, here it will ask you for login in the Oracle account. If you don't have account, you can just sign up, or else you can just skip all this and just go to the download page. There is no need to log in, no need to sign up, just go through the download. We'll click here. In step 4, will this will be installed, and in step 4 we'll try to install it from my downloads in my computer section. In step 5, this is the windows that is showing that our package is getting installed. In step 6, this windows will pop up. This is showing the license agreement. We'll read all the terms and conditions before we proceed further, and in the end we will accept all the terms if we are okay with them, or else we can just if we are not okay with them, then we can just click on this, and it will not be installed. If we want to get it installed, we will accept license terms and click on the next. Here it will show you 4 different type of MySQL installations. There are 5 different types of MySQL installations. First one is developer default, second one is server only, third one is client only, fourth one is full, and the fifth one is custom. These are the things that will be installed when we click the developer default, or shown in the right side. Or if we want to install only MySQL server, then we will select only server. If we want to select client only, then only MySQL client products will be installed. Or if we want to install both client as well as server, then we will go with the full. Or we can just custom our products whatever we want to install. That is the fifth one. But since we are developers, we will select the first one and click on the next. Instead, this will show you a windows where the pre-requirements of the product will be shown in this window. We will just click on the yes, the products that are required before will be installed. We will click on the execute. Here it will show with products that are ready to install. uh, uh, Here it will show ready to install, and we will just click on execute, and all these products will be installed one by one. Upon successful execution of all required products, we will just go click on next here, and we will configure server settings. Here we are allowed to configure our server settings. We will select here standalone MySQL server. It is default, and we will just click on next. Here the development computer option from the configuration type drop down, you can find the following controls like TCP IP, port number, X protocol port. If you want to configure, then you can write whatever configuration you want to, but the default configuration is already shown there. We don't have to do anything. We'll just click here the next. The default port number is 3306. After that, we'll just click here next. All the configurations will be installed. Here we will go with the authentication method. The default user of the MySQL is root user. Here we just need to set up the password, a strong password, and click on the next. It will be the root user will be added. Or else if we want to add a user, we can just here in the bottom we can add user. We just need to give all the details: username, host, role, authentication, password, and all the things. Here the Windows service, whatever Windows service we want to use after the workbench is installed, here we can configure them. We will here the default settings we will choose and click on the next. Here apply configurations. After all the previous steps, this is the last step. Here we will click on the execute, and after these all turn green, we will click on the finish, and after this the workbench will be shown on your computers, and there we can use MySQL easily. Thank you very much.